Right, good morning guys and girls. So we're looking at the Bitcoin chart here on the 4 hour. There's something I want to highlight today is this fixed range that we've had from that drop in December, and we've just been looking at this $47,000 level as the big resistance. But what happened now, if we move this fixed range pull to where we are right now, you'll see that point of control has dropped to the $42,000 area. And what's quite exciting now is that we've actually just broken out of that last night, or in the early hours of this morning. The 42, you can see, there it was resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, resistance, resistance. So I'm not saying we're out of the woods yet, but if we can manage to stay above this today and tomorrow and form a range above, I think that's the first priority. That'll be a really strong sign for Bitcoin to take as a buy. I mean, we've got lots of resistance up here still, and obviously that box we've got at the top there, let me just, I've had this red box for a very long time, but we need to break into or through that line. That's our big line of resistance up there. Okay, and then if we hide that fixed range, then I want to show you the speed fan from the all-time high to our January low. And you'll see we're also coming up to that 618 of the speed fan, which is, there's just quite a bit of resistance up ahead for us there, but at least we're above the 42, so that's a good sign. And then there's a very important anchored VWAP that we've also just cleared, and that's the one from the Corona lows there from March 2020, yeah. So if we zoom in a bit, you'll see that this has been really well respected, this anchored VWAP, as we were approaching, and that's also a big level, once again around the 42,000 level area. So I think that's very important that we cleared that. Okay, and then there's another thing that I wanted to show you on the weekly. Just going to zoom in there, but then we had quite a strong weekly level here, which I deleted from my chart because it had been tapped before, but that proved to be quite a strong weekly. So if we go down to the 1 hour 30 minutes, see that weekly level, how prominent it was there, and we touched it, just reacted off it. So just a little lesson here for all of us: if an old level has been touched and it keeps on being respected, then you keep it on your chart, and that basically proved today. See how it reacted or rejected off that weekly again in the early hours, or was that, in the early hours this morning. Went through, came back, retested it, but that was quick, and then it went up and then found resistance against that VWAP up there. Right, to summarize my plan for the day, I would definitely expect a retest of these levels, at least those highs there. We can maybe put a level in there, maybe call it a swing failure pattern, and then just look at one other. If we retest those levels and we see some strength, I would definitely aim for at least resistance up there, but that'll be my plan for the day. Just one last view, I keep this chart just with all these fixed range pulls on them, and if you look, it's also a bit of a zoomed out view, but if you look at this, then you'll see that we're just in a range here, so shouldn't get overexcited that Bitcoin is going to all-time highs. Just remember, we're still in this range. We do need to get above that 47,000. Although I said earlier that level is slightly diluted now, but if you go a little further back, it still stays quite a prominent level. So we need to get above that, but we're still in a range here. Alright, keep your eyes on the charts, and we'll have a chat again tomorrow. Cheers.